You're watching the TC MMA podcast.
Now, as we move into the main event, as we begin to wrap things up here, of course, this is going to take a little while because we got to first look at some of the fights leading up to this, like Max Holloway versus Justin Gaethje. So before we get into Topuria versus Holloway prediction, let's take a look back at Holloway's epic finish over Justin Gaethje. Check this out.
And Max Holloway seems to be cruising to victory, though. He's got another minute to go. I mean, we're literally seeing it. Oh, my goodness. Let's go, Max. Let's go, Max. Keep it going now. Get out of there. And Max Holloway just pulling away, doubling up Gaethje, 148 to 70 in significant strikes. I mean, it's crazy. This is crazy. Unreal. Max lands another left-right combination. Gaethje really slowing down now, just basically just trying to get to the finish of this fight. That's all you can do is just get to the finish of this fight. But if you're Max, just stay out of trouble. Another spinning back kick. It's incredible. .45 seconds left. Oh, big right by Justin. It's like the KO power, even though you're watching him get dominated by Max Holloway, the KO power is always there. So it's like if you're Max, you just got to get across his finish line. Ooh, Max comes forward a flying knee. And every time you think Justin's just about to overpower Max, Max does something wild. Spinning back kick, flying knee. I mean, it's incredible. Final 13 seconds of this fight. What an incredible fight here. We're in the final. There's a tap. There's a tap. Oh, look at Max. He's saying they're standing right in the middle. He don't care. Look at this. He's standing. Oh, he drops Gaethje with 1 second left. Max Holloway finishes Gaethje with 1 second left, bro. This will go down as the most epic performance in UFC history. I'm telling you right now. Holy crap.
And Max Holloway getting the job done there at the bell. It was so close, it was almost like maybe the ref's just going to let it go to a decision, which would have been terrible. But he finished him, hit him at 2 seconds. He went down. The fight's over with 1 second left. Incredible. Incredible. But that's a lightweight Max Holloway. This is going to be featherweight Max Holloway. Much lighter, much skinnier, and very tough for him to make weight. Now, as far as Ilia Topuria, he beat Alexander Volkanovski, as you know, to get here. And this is what it sounded like live.
Ooh, nice right by Topuria. Look out. Volk felt that one. Oh! Volkanovski goes down. He's out. It's over. Oh, my God. Ilia Topuria KO'd Volkanovski, and the run is over. The run is over, and this might be it for Volkanovski, man. 2 KOs in a row, and I mean, this is a KO. This is bigger than Makhachev's KO, and Ilia Topuria is going to be the new featherweight champion, and people are losing their minds in the crowd. And just like that, the run is over.
So Volkanovski's run comes to an end. And he took that fight too shortly after losing to Islam Makhachev, back-to-back KOs, and just a rough time for Volkanovski. And he's already saying after this fight, he's storming the octagon. He's demanding a title fight at UFC 312, which is like, what, February? So he's already talking about the rematch. He doesn't even want to fight anyone else, nor should he have to. He's the former champ. And he could argue that he should get a rematch, and he wouldn't be wrong. But the bottom line is, not right now. It's Max Holloway's chance to get the title back, and it's not going to be easy against Ilia Topuria. And I got these guys 7 and 8 on the due list. I had a big decision to make in this one because they're so close. And whoever I pick, I got to move them to the 7th spot if it's not Max Holloway. So let's get into it right now. In the featherweight division, for the featherweight division title, Max Holloway gets another shot. You got Ilia Topuria, 15-0. Taking on Max Holloway, who's 26-7. And this is like 6 versus 7, 7 versus 8, something like that on the due list. These are two of my guys, two of my favorite fighters, both excellent. So let's get into it. Max Holloway is going to be 4 inches taller at 5'11". He's 32, still in the prime window. Topuria entering the prime window at 27 years old. They both have a 69-inch reach, both stand right-handed. In terms of activity, Max Holloway, 7.2 significant strikes per minute to 4.4 for Topuria. Takedown game, that leans heavily towards Topuria, who gets like 2 every 3 rounds. So you're looking at 3 to 4 in this fight, potentially. So keep that in your hip pocket. Now, El Matador, a.k.a. Ilia Topuria, has a 92% takedown defense. So, and that's fine because Max Holloway wants to keep the fight standing anyway. He's coming off the big KO win versus Alexander Volkanovski in the second round. Volkanovski led 47-35 in significant strikes. Before that, he beat Josh Emmett by decision, 152-87 in significant strikes, 3 takedowns to none. So he's rolling. Since he entered MMA, right? He's 15-0. I mean, it's incredible. How often do you see an undefeated champion? It's not every day. It happens, but it's not every day. Max Holloway, 84% takedown defense. He'll need every bit of that. He's coming off the huge win over Justin Gaethje, but that was a lightweight fight. So he's going to be much lighter here in the featherweights from 155 down to 145, right? He won that by 5th round KO with 1 second left in the fight. Incredible. For that, he KO'd Korean Zombie. That was a featherweight division fight. Beat Arnold Allen. So, you think, okay, Max Holloway, maybe he's getting a little older. Is he slowing down? Heck no. The only concern in this fight that makes me blink is the fact that it's not lightweight, right? Lightweight, other than Islam Makhachev, I give Max Holloway a chance against anybody. Featherweight, when he goes down, he loses a little bit of that power. It's still there, right? He can still KO anybody, but the power is not quite the same. He doesn't look as strong. But nonetheless, we'll see. Maybe where he's at a higher strength, he cuts the weight and goes right back up to 155, 160. We'll see. But listen, I'm going to take one more chance on Max Holloway because I've been delaying this prediction for a month because these guys are neck and neck on the dude list, meaning my favorite fighters, but also who I think is the best. They're neck and neck. I got Holloway 1 spot above Topuria, so I got to hold true. Or I got to make the switch, and I'm going to hold true. I think Max Holloway is going to get the belt back here. He's almost a 2-1 underdog. I think he's going to do it with significant strikes. The strike game, he's going to defend takedowns well enough. Now, if he gets taken down and it goes to the ground and pound, this fight's probably over. But Max Holloway doesn't get finished very easily, if ever, right? So this fight, you would think, is going to go the distance. You would think. And if it does, Max Holloway is going to win this thing. I'd love to see him get the finish, but I think it goes the distance, and Max Holloway maybe even split decision, but he's going to get 2 judges to give him 3 rounds. He'll get the belt back in dramatic fashion to move to 27-7. Topuria falls for the first time. In fact, I think he just caught Volkanovski after the back-to-back fights against Islam. That's why Volk lost so easily. He just wasn't with it that night. But Topuria is really good and very capable of winning this fight. But we'll take Max Holloway here, featherweight division. Main event for the title at UFC 308. Yeah, and we're riding a 2-fight losing streak in the main event, so this one's crucial, and it's a tough pick because we all know how good Ilia Topuria is. But after seeing what Max Holloway did against Gaethje, even though it was a lightweight fight, I get it. This is featherweight. Max Holloway is much lighter, doesn't have as much power and strength. He's more of a lightweight fighter, has shown that he can win at the top of the division, and how he was not in the top 5 of the lightweight after that win is beyond me, when Gaethje has proven that he's beaten everyone below him. But nonetheless, here we go. We got Max Holloway fighting for the title once again.
He's gon' fight, wait, he's gon' fight, wait. Hold your breath till the end of the night. Last fighter call, UFC at its height. Yeah. Bringing that thunder with all his might. Saying, step up, wanna fight? Hold up, think twice. Gladiator, assassin, reckless, no abandon. Walk through that cage, he'll leave your ass stranded.